Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com. I'm back with another video. This time we are talking about what is probably the most exciting category at the Olympia this year, the Miss Fitness. It's going to be so good, and I'm going to tell you why. So, first of all, you know me, I like crunching the numbers. So what I did is I took all of the qualified athletes, I put them into a spreadsheet, and I figured out where everybody ranks in relation to each other. I looked from 2017 all the way up to 2020. And of course, I'm not going to talk about everybody on the list of qualified. I don't mean to disregard some of the women, but there are kind of a few that are standing out that really are going to grab a lot of attention. And I just wanted to highlight a few particular athletes, not to diminish the achievements of the others, because anybody who's qualified, anybody who has even a single point to be qualified to compete at the Olympia is an unbelievable athlete. But there's going to be a few that stand out. And so let's begin. So, of course, there were more competitions than just the Arnold and the Olympia, but those two are kind of the big ones. And those are also the competitions that a lot of the women compete against each other. Whereas, you'll have one competitor at this competition, two at this competition. The Olympia and the Arnold kind of conglomerates people together. So, of course, we've got Whitney. She is a standout. She won the Olympia last year. She got second place at the Arnold last year. She got first at the Arnold in 2018, first at the Olympia in 2018, third at the Arnold in 2017. Like, she's just so good. She's always at the top. She is the one to beat. She is going to be fighting so hard as the reigning champion to keep her Olympia title. When you go to her Instagram page, she looks fantastic. She looks super healthy and strong. I don't think quarantine has diminished her progress in any capacity. She's just really good, and watching her compete is going to be so good against the lineup of girls. Okay, so now the next person who really stands out is Ryle. So Ryle got first place at the Arnold last year. She's always really close behind Whitney, if not ahead of Whitney. I mean, you can see here in 2019, she even placed first. She's always in those top spots, and she's another incredibly talented, gifted athlete. Now, of course, Ryle has announced her retirement from competing. She's moving on to other things, including being super pregnant. So I don't think we're going to be seeing her compete. But I did want to still include her in my little analysis here, just so you guys get an idea of how good the competition is. Because if she was ranking, second or third place against particular girls, it's going to give you an idea of just where everybody stands. All right, so the next person to watch out for is Missy. Oh, Missy is so good. You saw her this year at the Arnold. She got first place. And if you look at Missy's record in the past few years, she got 7th at the Arnold, 7th again at the Arnold, then she moved up to 4th, then she got a first. Okay, look at her at the Olympia. She got 4th at the Olympia, then she got 2nd at the Olympia. Like, she's just getting better every single year. And she is such an amazing athlete. She's so much fun to watch. Her routines are out of this world. Her energy, her strength, she's just such a great performer. And again, you watch her on Instagram. She posts all the time, and she looks fantastic. She recently did a takeover on the Olympia Instagram page, and she's just amazing. So her up against Whitney is going to be such an incredible competition. All right, now one last person to mention from this little lineup here is Tiffany. Now, Tiffany doesn't seem to get as much chatter when you talk about the top girls, but I just want to point out that she's usually not far behind Missy at all. You look here, Missy had 7th, Tiffany had 8th. Missy had 7th, Tiffany had 10th. Missy had 2nd, Tiffany had 5th. Even here, Tiffany was one place higher than Missy, and she got third place at the Arnold. So she is a pretty darn good competitor. I don't think. Well, I mean, what do I know? She could threaten those other girls. Um, she's just really good, and she also is super impressive on her Instagram page. So she's not somebody to completely disregard simply because she hasn't won a first or second yet. Like she could totally, at the very least, round out that top 5. So someone definitely to keep watch for. All right, and now finally, something very exciting. We have the return of Oksana. Now, Oksana is one of those athletes that, like, when she's competing, you know she's going to win. She's just so good. She's gotten 4 first places at the Olympia. She's gotten 4 first places at the Arnold. And when you look just at 2017, she placed higher than Whitney and Missy and Tiffany. And then in 2017 at the Olympia, she placed higher than Ryle. So that kind of gives you an idea of just how good Oksana is. She is ahead of everybody. Now, it's been a few years, so I don't know whether that is a disadvantage or whether it's just been a whole lot of progress and good training. According to her Instagram page, she looks tremendous. So it'll just be really exciting to see her come back and to be in such a great lineup of women. It's like, can you hear it in my voice how exciting this is? It's going to be such a good competition. And now, one final thing to mention is there's actually a competitor who isn't listed as a qualified athlete on the Olympia webpage who is competing, and it's confirmed on her Instagram. And that's actually Adela Garcia. Now, Adela has 8 first place Olympias and 5 first place at the Arnolds. She is unbelievable. It's been a little while since we've seen her, so her most recent Olympia win was in 2013, and her most recent Arnold was in 2012. But I mean, this could be such a comeback for her. So we've got Adela, Oksana, Whitney, Missy, Tiffany. Like, this is going to be so good, you guys. I'm telling you, of all of the female competitions, this is going to be the one to watch. And if you take just a quick peek here at kind of the first place winners of the Arnold and the Olympia, and you look at where these women are, we are looking at a competition this year in December at the Olympia of filled with these first place champions. It's going to be incredible. And, Missy's going to have such a fire lit to try to get her name on the Olympia winner. Whitney is going to be having such a fire lit to keep her Olympia win. And then you've got the comeback of Oksana, the comeback of Adela. It's going to be so good. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I'm keeping my eye real close on all of their Instagram pages and just cannot wait for competitions to keep happening. Of course, as other competitions start to happen again, we've got a few coming up in less than a month. I will be doing as much contest coverage as I can, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm on Instagram as turquoisetoffee. Please comment below if there's anything in particular you'd like me to talk about, and of course, give me a like if you liked it. Catch you soon!